Hello, everybody. My name is Irrelevant, but you can call me Soul Toast. I'm here to talk to you about 10 random things from a random guy, that's me, that popped in my head. I just wanted to say them out loud and see how that goes. Number one, a Goofy movie. That's always a good place to start. Fantastic movie. One of my personal favorite Disney movies, probably number one. Top five easily, not counting any Star Wars or Marvel movies or anything that was made by Fox since they own that, or anything that was made on Earth since in a few years they're gonna own Earth. Goofy movies, fantastic from start to finish. Music, the story is simple. Dad, son's getting older. Oh, I want to be my own thing. I don't want to be a goof. Blah blah blah. Got a chick in there for some reason that you don't see in the sequel. We're not going to talk about the sequel too much because it was a very good Goofy movie. All the music in it, I love it. Like I said, start to finish, side by side. Nobody else but you. The first song, they were laughing since I can remember. All of it's great. Me and my buddy Tall Cans would occasionally bust out in song from this movie from time to time when I was chilling over at his house. But yeah, Goof movie popped in my head, don't know why. But that's one thing that, from a random guy, me, top 10, I guess. Top 10 random things I'm talking about at the moment. In no particular order, that was number one. Number two, man, I'm drawing a blank here. Drawing a blank. Can you draw a blank? I guess you could draw a blank, but I guess that's number two. Drawing a blank. Random thing number two. Drawing a blank. Can a person draw a blank? I guess they could. No, not really. If you draw anything, it's you can draw something and in it be blank, or the message could be blank. But if the message is blank, then it's not really a blank message. If the message is blank, that blankness is now the message, even though that message is that it's just blank. So, a blank canvas, there's nothing on it. A blank wall. See, a wall could be painted a color, and then be like, oh, it's blank. It's just green. It's not really blank, So, drawing a blank. Just one of the weird phrases I don't understand, I don't get. If you know anything about me, I'm a very literal person. Not extremely, very. It takes me a while to process things in my mind. So when you say drawing a blank, I'm like, wait, how can you draw a blank? You can't really do that. It's just what it is. So that's number two. Goofy movie and drawing a blank. On to number three. We're doing a top 10, maybe top 13, since 13 is my favorite number. It's my lucky number. That's number three, random thing. The number 13, everybody hates 13. When I say everybody, of course I don't mean everybody, because I already just told you I like 13. So therefore, not everybody dislikes 13, but a lot of people do. For whatever reason, plus 10 equals 23. And if you add them together, it makes a 4. And depending on the way you write the 4, you can flip it upside down, and that makes a chair. And that means people are too lazy to stand up. So, the number 13 is really some kind of metaphor for how lazy people are. I don't know, it's kind of made that up. Like I said, this is just random thoughts popping in my head. The number 13 is my favorite, specifically because people don't like it. I'm that kind of person. If you don't like it, I'm going to try to figure out a reason to like it. Not that I'm trying to be a jerk about it or anything, but it just seems like, why hate a number? You can make anything out to be whatever you want to be, So yeah, 13 is number 3. I'm losing count. Number 4. Random thing popping in my head that we're talking about. Let's see. Wow. I really thought that these things would fly off the handle better. Another one of them weird phrases. I'm going to have to edit this. I'm going to have to learn how to edit. Ooh, I guess I should have wrote a script. Number 4. Favorite color is black. That's a thing, I guess. Black. Number 4, black. And I mean black as in the darkness, midnight black, you know. I think that color goes with everything. I don't mean black as in the race that's actually, you know, dark brown or light brown, which has always been weird to me. I'm talking about black, the color black. Right now I'm looking at my mouse is black. And by mouse, I don't mean the animal. I mean the computer input device, the mouse, the keyboard is black. Black, it just goes with any color. Go ahead, say a color. I'll give you a second or two. Yeah, goes with black. Red goes with black. Green goes with black. Brown goes with black. Black goes with black. Unless it's black on black crimes. See what I did there? But yeah, so black is number 4. Random thing popping in my head. Number 5, Q-tips. The heck that about? It seems like everything about a Q-tip is wrong. You jam that thing in your ear. Maybe it's not supposed to go in your ear. Maybe it's supposed to go in like the outer ring or whatever of the ear, the flaps and whatnot. But it seems like jamming something into your ear to get something out of the ear. That's, you know, if it's not a scoop or anything, it seems counterproductive. Maybe that's some gigantic government plot so you don't hear certain frequencies that they're broadcasting through 7G or something like that. I doubt it, but whatever. Q-tips was just weird. I wish I knew. I'm sure a Google search would solve the question about the ass. I wish I knew a better way to clean out my ears. I just know I could probably hear a whole lot better if I properly clean out my ears. But, you know, it's whatever. I'm looking at the Q-tip box, so that popped in my head. That was number 5. So, number 6, soda. I'm not a fan of soda. I'm not a fan of any kind of carbonated drink. Now, when I am inclined to do so, I will fancy mixing some soda with some juice at certain establishments where it allows me to do so. Cream soda mainly. Mix some cream soda in with some, I don't know, grape juice, lemonade. It's fantastic. It's a great experience. So it's not that I don't drink soda. It's not that I don't drink soda. It's that I don't really like it. In my house, if you open up the fridge, you will find multiple types of cans of sodas in there. I think there's even a 2-liter bottle. How long have those things been in there? I don't know. It makes the fridge look full, though. It's just me here. And when guests come over, you know, family or whatnot, hey, I got some old soda. Maybe to ferment into alcohol. I don't really think alcohol is made like that. But it could be a thing, you know, soda. I don't know. When I drink soda, it burns the throat. Not really a big fan of that feeling. I don't want to feel pain when I eat or drink something, you know. So, yeah, soda. I'm not a fan. Soda, Coke, the drink, not the drug. I'm not a fan of that. Soda, pop, cola, I don't know, fizzy lifting beer, whatever. Willy Wonka was, you know, not peddling out to kids and old men in that movie. I don't think that was in the book. But, you know, whatever. Soda. Soda was number 6. Random thing. Popped in my head. Number 7. We're getting close. That's over the half. Well, I guess we're at the halfway mark to get to 13 since, you know, 6.5 is halfway there. And I haven't said 7 yet. So, therefore, we are officially at the halfway mark. Sports. Number 7. Sports. Football. Huge football fan. And if any international people are listening, I mean football americano. I think that's how you say it. American football, you know. Not soccer or football, as in the more popular sport around the world. I don't pay attention to the World Cup, at least not for men. USA men's soccer sucked at playing soccer matches, you know. And, you know, that's just what it is. I much rather watch the women play because they're the best. They've always been the best. I remember, I think it was like in the late 90s, 99 maybe, when they won the World Cup, me and Ham and all them bugging out. I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. And then women's soccer isn't really that popular. A lot of women's sports in America isn't really that popular, but I wish it would be more popular. If it were me, I would, you know, lower the basket a foot or half a foot, not tell anybody. See some more layups and dunks. Just make it more exciting. They always say it's good fundamentals, and it is, I'm sure. But excitement needs to be there. Basketball, NBA basketball was around a long time before it became really popular. Bill Russell winning 11 championships out of 13 years. That's ridiculous. Yeah, there's like 6 or 8 teams at the time, but still, it's more consolidated, more condensed. So all the best players were everywhere. So, but it became more exciting. ABA, then it integrated with the ABA and NBA and Magic Johnson and Larry Bird really sparked it. I think I'm supposed to be talking about football. Oh yeah, I'm a football fan. Got a little sidetracked there. Apologize. I'm saying I'm apologizing, not demanding that you apologize. Football. I'm a Broncos fan, Denver Broncos fan. For as long as I can remember, because I like their colors in Super Tecmo Bowl. Maybe it was just normal Tecmo Bowl. Hut. It's great. And I've been a fan of the Broncos ever since. All the ups and downs. Currently, we're down. Not really used to all the losing, but that's okay. I got faith in this new guy, Patton. John Elway's kind of stepped away. Defense looks good. Getting all these Hall of Famers in right now. That has nothing to do with what's going on right now, but still is always a good look. So football is number 7. I remember it was 7 because I made a huge thing about it being a halfway point. Number 8. If for some reason someone comes up to you and says, look, I'm going to give you $1 million if you can name Soul Toast. That's me, by the way. That's what I'm going by, at least for now. If you can name Soul Toast's favorite video game of all time, you're going to know the answer. You're going to get that $1 million. Hopefully that's after taxes, because before taxes they take 25%. I don't know, and then state tax and all. That's ridiculous. It's a huge racket. But Mega Man X on a Super Nintendo. Whoo! What a fantastic game. Let me tell you, that game I can play any day of the week and probably beat it in like an hour and a half. Or 2, maybe 3, because I played it so much and all the secrets in it. You can do the Street Fighter move if you do the right things. The stages in the game are affected by the stuff you do in other stages. It's great. You can cut the elephant's trunk off, that thing. And you can freeze certain enemies. And I'm talking about bosses. I'm not just talking about the normal enemies. I'm talking about bosses. Eagle Raptor from Game Grumps, the show I like to watch on YouTube, did a great video on Mega Man X called Sequelitis. I definitely recommend you go watch that. I think it perfectly breaks down what's so great about the game. But I don't even think he mentions the music. I used to have Storm Eagle's theme music as my ringtone. I go into GameStop and purposely let it ring, so people can hear him like, oh man, that's pretty cool. That's Mega Man X. Yeah, man. That kind of stuff. But yeah, Mega Man X, fantastic game. If I had to choose one game to play over and over, it wouldn't be Mega Man X. Look, I love it, but it's very linear, short, basic game. I'm not going to explain the details of the story. But yeah, I mean, it's not the game. If I was stuck on a desert island with one game, I'm hoping it's not Mega Man X, because I'm going to get very bored of that game very quick. Speaking of bored and games, let's go on to number 9 random thought, because that's what I'm doing this video for. Number 9, random thoughts from a random guy. That's me. Number 9, board games. Yeah, Monopoly, love it. Gotta love me some Monopoly. I don't think I've ever actually finished the game Monopoly, but it's fun, Yeah. The people throw in the little different rules. Some people want to go by the rule books. You want to get the hotels. You want to get boardwalk, and all that. It's fantastic. Get Boardwalk Park Place, put up a couple hotels, and then you got $2,000 if you land on that. Whoo! You don't want that. You don't want guy, Mr. Moneybags, to tell you to not collect you $200 for pass and go, which I don't really understand why you just get $200 for pass and go. I'm guessing maybe that's just that's supposed to symbolize something, a work week or something. I don't know. Monopoly is my favorite board game, and I know it's spelled different, but I just find it interesting that board game is something you family and friends do when you're bored or you want something to do. Then you break out a board game, and Monopoly is always a good choice to go with, unless you got someone who's a stickler for rules, or the banker is stealing money. You know, it's like, come on now, it's not that serious. Think I'm starting to lose count. Was that 8 or 9? I'm gonna go with that was 9. That was 9. So number 10, I said I was doing 13, so I need to calm down. Number 10, random thought, popping in my head, looking around the room. Cheese. Number 10, cheese. I was saying G's, but sound like cheese. I love me some cheese. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a sharp cheddar. I never really had Gouda, although it used to be called Gouda for whatever reason, you know. Well, you don't know, but my last name has certain letters that would, I guess, if you're really lazy, you can make out the word Gouda. I mean, like, you're really lazy. And, but cheese, I went through a phase, man. I love me some blue cheese. I was putting blue cheese in my omelet, blue cheese on my salads, blue cheese on my other food items that I would eat. I had to put it in milkshakes. No, I'm just kidding. But I went through like a 3-month thing. Man, I was all about blue cheese. And then I was done with it. And this was years ago. I want to say like a decade ago. And I'm not about blue cheese at all anymore. I even used to try blue cheese burgers and like Buffalo Wild Wings and all that. But now I think it's flipping gross. Like, that's just gross. Blue cheese, like, it looks like what it is. It looks like it is a moldy fungus. And it's like, And then you think about the taste, it's like your body's telling you, yeah, maybe this isn't a good idea. Especially since you're lactose intolerant. That's my body talking to me. I'm lactose intolerant. Not extreme where, you know, I got to throw up or anything like that. But my son will tell you, backblast area is not always clear when I'm eating cheesecake. Ooh, number 11, cheesecake. Love me some cheesecake. The different kinds of cheesecake. French, New York. I'm making the next couple up. Florida cheesecake. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and stop, because that can mean something I don't want it to mean. I just like cheesecake. I can make it myself. Cheesecake, even though it's in a pie crust, I don't really... Look, I love me some cheesecake. I don't know the backstory, why it's called a cake. I'm sure it's a simple reason of how it's being baked, opposed to a pie, and how it's more like a cake. So it's like cheesecake. But the whole thought of cheesecake sounded disgusting. Like I said, I take stuff literally when I hear it. So I'm thinking cheesecake. What, you got American cheese in your cake? Because carrot cake, you got carrots in it. So I'm like, cheesecake's got to be disgusting. Then I had some homemade cheesecake. Whew. I never went back. If someone comes up to you and offers you $1 million, if you can name Soul Toast's most favorite thing to eat, cheesecake will get you that $1 million. Hopefully it's after taxes and not before. We've been over that. That's number 11. 12. Ooh, we're getting close. Lucky 13's on the horizon. Which, no, because we're going to get to 13. From a person's point of view, I don't think you can get to a horizon. So it's not on the horizon. It's like right next door. The 13's walking over. They just lock the door to their house, and your house, you know, is like one over. So 2 down from your house. So 13 is coming over. You can see it out the window, and you're like, oh, okay, here comes 13, black cats and all that. But before 13, we're going to get to 12. I mentioned my favorite food, my favorite video game, my favorite choice of drink. And I like to drink. I got a drinking problem. You know, first step is admitting it. And my Drink of choice is OJ. Not the guy, but the juice. Also not the guy, but orange juice. I love me some OJ. Orange juice. Best orange juice I ever had was in, I think, Philippines. Was it the Philippines? Or was it Cambodia? I think it was the Philippines. It was the Philippines. We were in a hotel, and you push the button, and they had the oranges up top, tangerines or whatever. You hit it, it splits the orange in half, and it squeezes it out. And I don't know if it was the oranges themselves, the mixture. I'm pretty sure it's just juice from the orange, or if they laced that thing with nicotine. But that stuff was delicious. It was the most tastiest orange juice I ever had. Hopefully not most that I ever will have, because I hope to have something, just as good. They put it in the yogurt there. Fantastic yogurt. I didn't ask any questions, but it was delicious. Orange juice is delicious. Delicious. What was I about to say? Delicious. But it's too much sugar. It's not good for you. It's not good for me. I don't work out like I used to, so ingesting all that sugar, it's not the best route to go. So yeah, orange juice. Delicious is great. Right now, Simply Orange is pretty good. But if orange juice is in my home, I'm going to drink it. And that's not good to ingest all that orange juice. So I don't even buy it anymore. I don't even buy it anymore because it's I'm that addicted to it. Orange juice. Oh, who's that at the door? That's 13 knocking at the door. Number 13, random thing from a random person you don't know. You may think you know me, but do you really? 13, final thing. Should I make it something interesting or just whatever pops in my head? Whatever pops in my head. I know. 13, a lot of people say it's unlucky, it's not a good number. Here's something that's not good. Live action Mulan movie. My hopes for that movie were so high. I go into movies not very often, very little, not a lot, small percentage. I go in with high expectations and I am met, and the movie meets those expectations. Yes, I know that's 100% on me, but I saw Mulan and it was a terrible movie. If Charles Barkley was here, I'd ask him to say terrible. That movie sucked. I loved the animated movie. Great. Matter of fact, after Goofy movie, there's a little bit of a gap. But then there's Mulan. Mulan, maybe Hercules, is my second favorite animated Disney movie. It's great. Fantastic. But that live action thing, live action was so bad, it knocked how much I like Mulan down. You would probably think, oh, you would appreciate the animated movie more. No. Someone co-signed. Now, yeah, this is a good interpretation of the story of Mulan. Dragon witches and whatever. No Mushu. I get it. Eddie Murphy wasn't alive back then when Mulan happened. Joan of Arc type story almost. But the story was good, and all that. But the movie, the execution was terrible. It was like, I don't know. Disappointing. I don't want to leave on a somber note, but yeah. Number 13, Mulan. Live action sucks. So those are 13 random things that popped in my head. It's a top 13 list. I guess that's what I'm going to be doing because 13 is my lucky number. I believe that was one of them. So let's go through it again. Mulan live action sucks. Goofy movie is great. 13 is a great number. Orange Juice, Cheesecake, Mega Man X, The Color Black. I'm slowing down, not because I don't know what I talked about, but because I'm filibustering because I got, 6 more. I don't know. I'll put the pictures up real quick. Zip, zap, zippy, zorp, and that's it. Thank y'all for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Jazz is good. I like jazz. That should have been on the list. All right, y'all take it easy. Bye.